Ba wo hwe adanse a mama brempoma any mama Akosua Serwaa ankasa because mama Gina is standing in for mama Akosua Serwaa. Omo ankasa omo tro de come court no any omo cross examination na it doesn't tally.
Yeah.
And so instead of them to look at that, they have taken a busiapeni asem no and now better omo chese a busiapeni say na ya ba ya
we say any that we need ebo Ghana info channel so me so sadaro ma obe subscribe e dia ma na fi so wa click a notification bell no se basa na update bia no wo e na wodi kan a won sa ebeke bi na wo hu de e trend e wo social media no e so sa dan de nyina no e se bebre na e na ya na e baba Ghana info de de no kro mu nko am e de e baba so ya do for any ahefo any video bi e trend kam ho ni ho hwe bi mbra
ara ho se me wo on bisa ma me so nko fa na dance a e kire se one papa na si fie no emfamra maame na dance bi ene ho nti maame no lusu anyapade bebre esan boka e wo appeal court na sharo hosem omudi asem no ko supreme court afere ko dru supreme court no court ne ka kire maame ne se the appeal court ne kan na ye papa afere maame no ti asem o kan o se o sere court ye ntwa supreme court ne ntwa appeal court no na ajapade omde man na high court no yemfa no nko ama no na court ne kasi yenya ne sa asemna be do supreme court the supreme court be can e final and not because of this case no court ne dia ba say woni be ma ya japade you have to show proof of contribution enye sa se be ma no to na japade na wo nka ho a japade na se wonya den nka ho nti Akosua Serwaa asemi no fia ware na omode ama no se appeal court no judges na trans no mu se fia ware no obejaya ahwekura na fia ware no be den obelusu nti mo me fia ni nya den enhwale na me de me se Ghana be de papa minia
that's not I mean it with the kitchen I'm really now.
very good.
Yeah, but that's the party. Right on the buyer and the Benyam assessing beyond the Chambia over the attribution beyond my baby. That's agree.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Okay, so one patrol, please kindly come in if you have a question. I was from a pamocho answer na we'll get on Hiniba on it me patrol. Yin na more love no so na yembo screen is in patrol. Yin na yembo screen is so. Ashema yin na yen tappy. And then me patrol follow platform where me patrol do also follow this platform because I have said you nyabo trace ya de. You nyabo share to educate ourselves, inform ourselves and I was for Virtual follow platform we energy information or education bibia or happy virtual. Please follow the platform and then all right Ohineba Pacho Sir Alex, if there could be a way you could reach Ohineba for me, I'll be very happy.
We say, can you please do more investigation? And then in AS live after that. Where did I see Casemo? Is that why? Munko for Montiasio. Yanko tear drumra. And your matches near the cotier drums the royal is Casem. And if I should tell you, say, and your ma you have to spend on getting information, doing investigation, getting to the bottom of issues, Yanga deal with you. Say, Mammy, ya worry. Brunina oji marriage and a widow benefiter. You need to get records from there nikunuye up to and now me no can say so that's ojia. Na maybe so say makwa. 2. Se papa no ewuye no time be na papa no wuye. Eno say asem sebe. Me o document bi wa ha na mame me be kire mo e kakra me be kire mo. Now, also, bisa question be say, Any dead lumber we are correct. My minute to make a German was a dead lumber. Unto me here. I'm saying this on a fact. Say mama Akosua say wa opre Ghpagetv ene ade no. Unto me kan che German aban say ni kuno ware no ne nan den. Awu. Na me bisa wo. Anda German kinke mpacho kan German brofo no kakra ma me na ka kire omo say ya chia omo pa na ya fe omo di abusapanya atem no so omo mra Ghana kan German kasa. Why?
Is it Rahel? Oshani Alessi kan yina.
Kinke mpacho me pe German brofo no pe German no. Ka kire omo
na inja omo plan.
Debi kinke hia me pa kan no no ma me. Debi kan kakra bi ma me na me fanya ade.
Ode ma inja omo.
Kinke me kan dia ya ade nti na mpesa wo kana omo ka ade.
Ode ja omo. Yeah, we have paragraph 106 now. Me never could be a question or say, consequently, for the contradictions, lack of authentication or identification, and lack of certification, exhibit B, B1, and C are hereby rejected, as they have no probative value. My point in you, probative value. And until the document or the court to hold any probative value be and not to be considered for the purposes of proving any civil marriage between Akosua Serwaa and what and Daddy Lumba the deceased. And between them, no, when Timem could prove our Arabia or Honum. But what I say, so as some way now, equal appealer, because I won't say what will happen. There was nothing to prove any marriage. So according to the civil law and according to the German law, there was nothing like that. Right, take over.
Looking at like see when he actually showed the documents a day before the judgment. I think so I'll play it another time for us to have a discussion on. Charlene, you can ask your question, my darling.
Sir, Rahel, good evening.
Good evening, dear Patronette.
I'm good. How are you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. My question is not about the appeal. I just want to ask King K or Brother Alex. I just want to know if Odobroni can sue Lawyer Akosua for defamation.
Based on some of the utterances I will make here,
yeah, during
the case in Akosua not offering a side check in and so forth. Yeah, I think that at that time, I don't know or the grounds are obey me then because name someone know cannot there na and someone na defamatory. The meaning no credit because as some court any time here won't mean your own case.
Once we have legal slavery cannot determine who your wife is. So that happens in this country. Once we have legal we have custom, we have culture. But let me say that slave queens cannot determine who your wife is.
And in this case, who is the slave queen?
People who have issues with married men and yet want to claim the marriage. They are all slave queens.
Are you referring to the first respondent because she is said to be married to the lady Dinova as well?
No, I don't know. Probably I'll pardon you if you say so. But to me, he can't. You see, a dog cannot be a hound. The law is that if Luba marries under the ordinance, he can't marry another woman. And then you tell me that he's married to Odobro. It's impossible. Any such thing is void ab initio. From the beginning, it is void. So I can decide to go marry people, but it will not be considered by the law because of the certificate I have to get the money. And so that is why we say that cannot constitute a marriage. So if they have pictures of the marriage, if they have certificate, it is called bigamy, a criminal offense under our law. And so we will consider charging the woman for bigamy. So we'll see how it goes.
So you will charge Odoboni rather for bigamy?
Yeah. If there's evidence that she deliberately
Can they charge Odoboni
Omuntimi da emrano kwa onim emrano onim se omuntimi charge and wouldn't say this was the time na asam no akom foforo na the way he was talking say na ne kasa mu no kasa to say team legal wife for the pepepe. Why? Because omo na omo ye contribution unse sika de obi say sika eboja omo di sika ne share ne nsam no na okasa sa no ntina na okasa to say ne na tiwa money asante kwen multi platform so omokasa the same way na ono so kasa as a lawyer, but as time goes on na asam no koso na ye di asam na afi first injunction ebo no na afi hu ba bi asam no ko muhu se o kan select no biem wan kan biem ebepemende o kasa kra o ka presla
how can you leave your husband to be with a woman one charging a bigamy no wo ban na be charging with bigamy?
Yes,
are you
and it's after one to me and can be it is a media can no pray, but it was the early stages na asam no starting na omutu chesikama no na all jisika di no na ofi say one team legal for pepepe, and he was speaking the language that they wanted to hear, and that is exactly what he did. And into that yes
okay.
As time goes on, want me Alice
Mameka adebi wa say lawyer kusi wetie na utranses na nsemo kan ya na sawa ti asemo yo paragraph 116 or say all the exhibits were admitted in evidence without any objections and that they were not contradicted by the plaintiff under cross-examination. But when you say,
go back again and let me see.
Oh, so wait, my biumu say.
No, the old kind and please read it again.
My biumu, my mema be crana kind here. So much over to my kind.
Yeah.
But who?
And then the less kind odobro ni evidence or the court.
Odobro evidence or the court. That's how I am about your kind.
I hear 116. All the exhibits were admitted in evidence without any objection, and they were not contradicted by the plaintiff under cross-examination. DW1 gave the date of the marriage ceremony, where it was held, mentioned some names of the people who attended, including the then head of family number. Including the then head of family of the deceased and a representative of the deceased late mother. He said more than a year after the customary marriage, D2 gave birth to the first child in the deceased in December 2011. This piece of evidence is corroborated by the certified copy of the passport bio page of the child.
So how they hear me pioneer kind
17. Wow.
Oh, 16.
All the exhibits were admitted in evidence without any objection, and they were not contradicted by the plaintiff under cross-examination. DW1 gave the date of the marriage ceremony, where it was held, mentioned some names of the people who attended, including the then head of family of the deceased and a representative of the deceased late mother. He said,
yes. Asema dahane se adansi adad lumba yere odobronye de ba court beka ase ware no lawyer kusi antimi anya eho question bia na lawyer kusi jini nyina atumu ebra wototo sebi adansefo no ano
yeah.
So osa kasi ye ware no e kire baby e ware no baby aware ne koso ena obodin enkrofo bebire aware no mo ba bi that lumba busua panyini kura na oka ho ena ne maami a wawu na musi ni so kura na oyeden
oka ho
ba cho hu ya ba ya bi o
Debbie.
nti ya ba ya na ekofa no he
No, you're probably under cross examination and
so why eno ntina we ni ade a
No, Yaba there was a Busapedi from a Busapedi side.
Me ba o. Enkrofo no e ka se ya ba ya nkwa no mo ni but we kire se abusuapanyi da na wo twa no. Oba sa aware ni bi. Enkrofo bi num so ba bi. Ena that lumba mami a waka ba bi. Na musi ni nso ye den. E ba bi. Na
let's 116 ya kan yi. So ukosoro ho a the next step no 115. Fe no to no mo hu document kura na kusi antimi wantimi anye any objection to no. E wo soro ho no ma 115 no 116 ne soro ho no ma 115 ho.
All right, the 115 says DW1 tendered in evidence 4 videos and photographs, exhibits JB1 to JB5, shows a video of the deceased referring to D2 as his wife, expressing his love towards D2 for being caring towards him and his children. Another video of the deceased referring to D2 mother as his mother-in-law and saying he has 2 mother-in-laws. Since D2's mother and grandmother are both alive. Then the next one came.
No, I know it's the way. Thank you for you on my chair. Just a major crament. Yes, Ken. What's your problem?
Yeah. And Unimu say, a Drew Akosua Serwaa side, which is the plaintiff, no, on the side. This I won't say document ban and what in the court. Or no one can say Mukojina court, no. Say, the evidence about when Timia any objection. Now, on one case, mono, on fan no evidence, mra. This I won't say evidence ban what me buy.
I think we need to read on also the evidence or the back court because if Odoboni actually provided videos and it wasn't objected to there, let's look at what she actually brought.
104.
Who actually brought why? Mami Akosua Serwaa.
Yes, Mami Akosua Serwaa, yes, the plaintiff.
Mami Akosua Serwaa dance here they say ewa ha. So mami bi en Charles here.
All right.
Kinke. Mami Akosua Serwaa.
104.
Kinke say.
Yeah, okay. 104.
Oh, there be 17. Nana dance here shares here.
Okay, good. Wait, my certificate.
Paragraph 17 and a dance here shares. Or the year crata in buy.
Yeah.
Paragraph 17. Kind sister Rahel.
All right. 17 says she tendered in evidence a power of attorney, purportedly notarized marriage certificate with a translation from German language into English, a letter from the German embassy, pictures, a funeral poster, 2 videos, and pictures of a deceased at a funeral.
We need the bachelor quarter warrior. Kinke.
104 no. And
but you say Alex you 104 bacho.
Or the year crata in a bachelor say warren no court.
Now it's a videos now, mommy Akosua Serwaa the back court near or need that lumba or more yasiana.
Yes, into the 104 no bachelor there what me buy and want him from.
Okay, all right.
Now the year say crata bachelor say warren court. Are you kidding? Or sign the AI.
Now we are 2 pictures per and what me buy. So 2 pictures.
Right. So the one
about 1991 110 until we can 104 but can 110.
The 104 says that the proof of a civil marriage requires documentary proof in the form of marriage certificate, marriage license together with other executed documents by guys, let's stop until Sir Alex gets back on track. Okay, he's back, so let's just do that. All right, so the proof of a civil marriage require documentary proof in the form of a marriage certificate, marriage license, together with other executed documents by the parties and videos of the ceremony, and cannot be proved by conduct as it is in the case of customary marriages. The plaintiff did not tender in evidence any video aside the purported marriage certificate. Even Exhibit 0 series was tendered in evidence through DW1 after the plaintiff had closed her case, and so the defendants could not cross-examine the plaintiff's witness on scene. Exhibit all series are photographs purported to be that of the plaintiff and the deceased signing a document without the marriage certificate or a video. The court cannot prove the civil marriage on a photograph alone, especially in the era of Photoshop. Is it shoot and artificial intelligence. The court is cautious in accepting photographs alone without further credible corroborating document evidence where proof of a fact demands a strict documentary proof.
And it's obi de 4 videos proving our no obi so koye no wan fa any video bi anko and wan fa picture bia so anko. This is what
kinke unim de yi wom kra. The evidence on the koye no the plaintiff him you can say the plaintiff's husband that lumba nankasa no masema or kasa odobroni ye ne yere.
Yes.
Na o acknowledge odobroni maame any odobroni maame se omoye na aso.
yes.
Na ono no sebe yesi anwa no correct me approve at the video ono that lumba nankasa timi abie na no makasa odobroni ye ne yere atimi afre antisisi na ase. And as I describe it, even antisisi maame crampo se ono so ye na asia.
Yeah. I'm going to say.
You are saying so no mom couldn't prove anything.
Yeah, no mom to so who na want me improve. E wa clear say wo call ye no wan fa video bia anko, wan fa picture bia anko. And so sa wa ware na wo ka no. I don't demand this ade no. E demand a video, e demand a picture, but want me fa ba ko pe say anko. And I would say omuka say oh, and I odobroni the AI picture na call AI so artificial intelligence and na waka wo ha say ya wo kan ye. E ye wono
no mom way cry na judge my was thinking say it was
exhibit all series no. And no ye picture bi a se muhu say picture bi beto abonten na say dead lumba or ne odobroni what do you call it? Or ne Akosua Serwaa as almost inside baby. Se muhu say picture no a aha eno mpo no o mo akasa ntimi amfa ankokọ to ho no mu odobroni lawyers no. So exhibit all series no omo kan ko mo ntiase o sa all series no odobroni lawyers no mum na nanka omo dey back court ho no na bebisa no And once I'm say, Omunimu say, any real picture ntino, Omontimi and Fan Conti, Omodi Omosa kind, Nanka Omodi, back up a question, Omo doing what cross examination. And so that time now, Omodi sa all series pictures in a buy, not Omono plentiful, no, close in the case. I will. I didn't woman to me and your time and me some questions. I was side picture no. Side picture no po point to me and found my court to a defendant in mum and through the lawyers on the bar court sent out or the baby son. But that time no, not lawyer and say we're closing the case into no. They cannot answer any question to that. Ufi say na warrior who picture. They can want me from court. After judgment in the bar na that same day na video of that picture no about one thing. You who say na omo ye almost inside bibi na etikasa bi or background all of those things are out. They are induced. And nothing a woman to me fancy court them no. And so him say team legal for be adjust adena tumu or my GD and a who video sana one inside and you who a picture ha ni na no or my dream adan into no my gitu and look at ufi say why ya ware na o video a dwabe for su krampo say on there ono kra de twa pictures no nso dwabe for su on dey akosa Serwaa yi na ti dan mu nso wantimi amfa picture na ma no say je na fa court
o say a picture penalty me the pictures or the call no they no need that lumba ti hona no more signing that was a picture of the call and on the video
sa picture ko wantimi amfa anko
ye kai no say the call na
ye kai no one can one you very careful unti ase obeka say dia on the call enyo no a san kai hold mu bi exhibit all series no exhibit all series yeah
so Alex, if you can project it again and let's see
what about mankind Alex Wabre even exhibit all series were tendered in evidence through DW1 misaka bi even exhibit all series was tendered in evidence through DW1 after the plaintiff. Exactly. Nti anya Akosua Serwaa ne witness o odobro ni witness.
But Kinke now say
104 no na here
yes
explanation kakra bi ho no mti. And I repeat it. Even exhibit all series was tendered in evidence through DW1. This picture no pono. Or no way plaintiff no wantimi amfa anko. It was tendered in evidence through DW1 after the plaintiff had
defendant witness. Abusia panyi na de call you.
Exactly.
DW1 ye abusia panyi na
defendant witness 1.
Abusia panyi no.
Had closed her case. And so
witness 1 mommy abusia panyi.
Defendants no first one abusia panyi, second one D2 doproni, D3 transition.
Okay, then abusia panyi. Okay, sure.
Enti ono akwa pictures one fanko abusia panyi de no ko hu say ba ko man ko pa afa. Ye nya na sabio. Why?
And then again, abusia for bache nyina more love no fiembo screen. I dey way the more you would just explain. You go explain. Okay, more video with mama. This was the final day of the judgments.
Papa she and APL Sabre. Lawyer Kusibe briefing media no. Lawyer,
Major Musu.
And then a course of court.
As you know, and then the last day, and then the day for judgment. And hereby I said, court in Chile, court Akasa. As much as we disagree, that is the judgment of the court. And he will advise our clients accordingly.
But it's also part of release and now our clients and then
it wasn't before the court. And it wasn't before the court. But court now you know some directions. But essentially what she said is now because you say wa approach our dear no to and no can certificate in once a man and that is the decision of the court. The rest is up to the family to decide on the way to go. Yeah, they will be asking for the effort you make, especially my wife. Akosua Prema, she has supported me, and we have come this far. Mijidi say, judge didn't start here already. The judge will counsel no kura de ba akope, and no kura ne bedi hini. Judge say no kura bedi hini. Yami shiramu. Okay, that's what we're going to do.
And Rahel, yeah, my main clarify we kakra wa hasi.
Oh, kinke nyabotre my yenhwe video na sa. Yenhwe video na sa nyesa de maboa na be frato.
No, me bawo. Sa abusapan document no. Onasa abusapan witness na yi na the coin. Ono ye D1 ohun. Ndi DW1 no eye odobroni witness no. And nti wo hwe sa paragraph na ye kan ye na ono no mom na de sa pictures no ekọ court honom no ananka okobisa kusi ne witness no ho asema okoduru no kusi sa wa close ne case ntino ontimi eden answer. And nti Rahel wo hwe paragraph 110 na two pictures per only two pictures per na wotimi de koye na kusi mo etimi de koye sa two pictures no so no 1991 no. Nti Rahel paragraph 110 no mame just a sentence keke answer na what were videos no so na what if on nya santi ase no yi because abusapan the paragraph 47 hono mina no about abusapan nti paragraph 110 right yeah you see okay
Mama nyi video na sem na mfiri hono mansa nyesa
me ba just a sentence I'm coming just a minute because Crawford if is omono evidence be wo hono ma omode court yeah 110 I will therefore consider the remaining exhibits and the evidence plaintiff witnesses. The plaintiff tendered in evidence exhibit D and D1. D and D1 two pictures. So D and D1 being pictures of the customary marriage between the plaintiff and the deceased. These are the only two pictures per and omutimi court. And so almost say odobroni mum and amfa hwe yanko, amfa picture bi yanko. And so the two pictures. Okay. I will therefore consider the remaining exhibit. Paragraph, I'm talking about paragraph 110. I will therefore consider the remaining exhibits and the evidence plaintiff for witnesses. The plaintiff tendered in evidence exhibit D and D1 being pictures of the customary marriage between the plaintiff and the deceased. These pictures were not objected to and they were admitted in evidence. Both the plaintiff's attorney and witness testified that the plaintiff was married to Daddy Lumba customarily in 1991 and led evidence on same before they returned to Germany.
So say one fair no uncle.
Indeed, two pictures per no team de koye a customary marriage 1991. And so almost say o man fa customary marriage uncle court. Wo so wa civil marriage. Civil marriage one team fa picture ba ko pa uncle. One team fa video ba ko pe say uncle. Ana wo picture be to abonten. And so na mo say mo sensan no so. And so man team fa uncle. And so odobro ni witness efa sa picture na de court. Nanka ne lawyer bibisa questions home. So we did this and pass one in essence obedru ho so obebisa won susu a wona nka say wodi ko right wona say waware na wo sensan na ye fan say wo wira fi na wo ja to fi na fortunately no abedu odobro ni side na odi ba court abebisa say ka wo di America na beje meboa and so omde bedu on so o close o case
na again but you know one funny thing. One of the things that Team Legal Wives have been dwelling on Busiapeni account, and they keep talking about the witness in Busiapeni say and a one, but they have forgotten said there was a clause in the judgment HSA due to the fact say Busiapeni wasn't present when all the ceremony although Bronya worry anyway take place no HSA Busiapeni its accounts and most of them were based on hearsay. The court did not put much weight on Busiapeni's judgment. It is a what for Busiapeni diano kwana odia ya sama court judgment nesi court no when putting weight on Busiapeni and some because
no
problem were mostly hearsay.
Right, and no crampo, and yet true say, court no crampo and Yabusapan name something Brantumo. I know 122, 122. I know almost the propaganda, Omoboa. Ukaya, a specific issue.
They have always dwelled on
issue
and it doesn't hold any weight when it comes to going into the judgment now. You can't say her ladyship Mami Dorinda the mind because sen called the enough weight to a busia penny DNA so then you will say okay a busia penny sem no kan no na ebi honoma enfantino probably call for appeal ebia it can affect the decision, but in this case she was clear on it, said based on ebusia penny kwa ebusia penny fast what on the akoye Ahintasemtv no one shedam puti enough weight be and as a value be on ebusia penny sensem no. So what for ebusia penny asem na so adia.
Yeah, right. My judge in the cancer asem a specific issue ben a picture be once a more. And my judge in the cancer one put weight. And yes, sir, ebusia penny dancing here na one put weight to what my main class because of what I can say asem no. I was 122. Right, my main clan once and for all night, young Cassa young Crawford no crana or Montia Seno. So Mutia, that's what Muko do, and that's what ye propaganda, no Motima answer omo. 122 no. My main Jampo Embra, I think say the second paragraph. I can say, counsel for the plaintiff also raise questions on a photograph. Exhibit CKF2, tendered in evidence by D1. D1 Abusapenyi. Oh, the D1 Abusapenyi, DW1 Odobroni witness, and the D1. It is a picture taken after the deceased had an interview after their customary marriage. Meaning say a picture beer ebe pay mo court na or say a interview na omaye, but not at that time no not that lumba or no Odobroni no ma ware we the dada. Na aware na aba atwam na interview bi a omokoye nti picture na omami enu gina ho na omo question plaintiff no question tie asema judge na kan ye wo kan to aso the next paragraph. I have already indicated that the evidence of D1 was not given. What evidence? The evidence na picture no asem na eba ya or the be evidence no. And I worker say I have already indicated that the evidence of D1 was not given much weight as he had little knowledge because omubisa that picture no or say now he had little knowledge on the life of the deceased. Full stop. Nti eno na majaji ne kan asem say ono kwa sa picture na mo twe ho daawre no eno no kwa onfa enka asem because obisa
now a lot about
that picture no asem a o kan say omo ware no oni ho no bi nti ontimi nka picture no asem and o set sadia any on put too much weight ewo sa adanse we na obabedi afa ne ho no well nti full stop eno no there was nothing fraudulent and so ono no mum plentiful no and on any lawyers omokoye fraud e court.
And one said and I make me person just kinke instead of them to also consider the discrepancies I what omo account mono because ushema ohia Odobroni witness na court person say in some or the break court no and the cross examination yina tally
yes
into ono there no only problem be with it, but when it comes to
we have to pay the in a free mua nanka sela Odobroni will still be a wife because near it doesn't affect Adansia Odobroni bedi
Adansia Odobroni nipa ni bedi but ushe Adansia mame brempoma any mame Akosua se wankasa because mame Gina is standing in for mame Akosua se wa omonkasa omo tro de come court no any cross examination now it doesn't tally.
Yeah.
And so instead of them to look at that, they have taken a busia penny asem no and now better much say a busia penny say na ya saya ba ya idea. I know the man is telling you
sign there's something about asema o kind na until you step back to look at the whole issue, then you understand. Mami Akosua Serwaa time na oba Ghana. Mami Brimpoma tise that lumba wo kachire. Mami odobronye se mo abusuani bi amane ye. Mami Brimpoma ko Kumasi ko kachire mo se bibi ena ye that lumba no woni kra wo nti o mo metu odobronye den emfrifie ho. Abusuapanya antiase ho tan ene besi ne. There's a word you say oma sheda na mo edi abusuapanya achi anya sheda wo. There's an intention that they want to do something and abusuapanya is the one preventing that execution to happen. And nunti no mani abre abusuapanya so. Abusuapanya do so na makoyi. Omo da akosha yele mo say ya opoku na abusuapanya ni. Oma sa akoyi ba ko ayi asinti abusuapanya mo yododo sen. Nyemie no. Until let's not say it, say be a keke. So I lawyer could see video be ha. Now video no kind or say or no one fa kuna ye ama court. Yes, I no kind. Sample video no be patch or whatever. No. Mute, is that right? What mute?
Akosua briefing media no.
Sorry.
We don't for down. Yeah. Papa she and APN no sabre. Lawyer Akosua briefing media no. Lawyer, ya mo akwa ba.
Major Muso.
And then a course of court.
As you know, and then the last day, and then the day for judgment. And hereby I said, court in Chile court Akasa. As much as we disagree, that is the judgment of the court. And we will advise our clients accordingly.
But it's also part of reliefs and our personal clients and then
it wasn't before the court. And it wasn't before the court. But court now you know some directions. But essentially what she said is now because you ask what approach our dear no into and no can certificate in once a month. And that is the decision of the court. The rest is up to the family to decide on the way to go. They will be asking for the effort to make, especially my wife. She has supported me and we have come this far. Judge didn't start here already. The judge will counsel no credit about Cope and no credit bedi in it. Judge said no credit bedi in it. Damishram. Okay, that's what we're going to do.
So I court document na nkasa nie. Ya ne kase kakra ne nhwa ade. No. So shade we. Court document ni ni o. Me nkwa chire kra Mami Akosua Serwaa. Page 1, page 2, page 3. With the pleadings.
Pleadings, yeah.
But your pleadings, no. The first one, one. But your
an order of the honorable let's read for more. An order of the honorable court declaring that the plaintiff is the only surviving spouse of the late Charles Ghpagetv, aka Dadlumba. 2. An order of this court declaring that it is only the plaintiff who has the right to perform the widowhood rights of the late Charles Ghpagetv, aka Dadlumba.
Well, true no. Lawyer no, aden.
Widowhood rights one semina no ka.
Oh, Serwaa lawyer kusiama chese. Okay, can't say be say na some of us here ho adwiri say ye ka lawyer. Nsem say dey below the belt o. Enti lawyer no would name the other back court. Are you so ignorant about one kasa the other back?
I don't know. Probably he will argue it out. Say, or no, they're not called per se.
Sister Wire, or say no the backward.
Or saying it wasn't part of the release. Okay.
I said more. Martin, my main chance now. I said, Sister Wire, why you confused, Kakra?
Maybe you're confused. No. I'm just playing the devil's advocate. So
the devil advocate. Oh, Martin.
Is that Rebecca say? Ono de na ko pese ma me ne nko an e ma ne nyekuna, but then again o mani look as if say wan fa kuna ho asem kran court, which or the kuna ho asem court, which we have read it. Entin I was therefore. All right, so Alex Bacho o san show bibia na.
Also playing the devil's advocate, why?
Is it Rahel?
Yeah.
What I can say, what I say, you know, the Bruni young wareno, and no Bruni young wareno. What is asem no?
Yeah.
Rahel, catch you almost say, one more cancer asem no. So, young can judgment no. Because judge in a crack can say, even if so, the Brunpo young wareno, for the fact say, when the Bema Atna for 17 years, no. One na wo enkura makomako ensia no. Wabeye yere.
And me bacho enya no kwampo. Yes, see the traditional marriage is mostly it is based on conduct, which we have seen Odobroni and that Lumba traveling together. We have seen them on stage. We have seen them with their kids. We have seen them videos of them at so many places, and all these are proofs that just say nipa we or no nipa. And then again, so no ono kwana osa onenete till say he died or one in some. All these are conductor.
Sir, omumpo de Rahel, omumpo de omudi ne say obi antonsa a petition one can say one thought mpo amfa ma me no ho ade sa na omuka ho enti we dey amfa ne say omo say ya me no ho ade mpo and can pese bia omakofa the conduct mpo because conduct ni na part of the customary marriage and so omo say ya nwaro no mpo sankrofo no omonko kan paragraph 123 who says I must state that even if they had not contracted their customary marriage in 2010 per the Ashanti custom and as confirmed by the PW2, which is the expert witness,
which is the expert
witness on customary law of Ashanti, D2 had become a wife of the deceased.
These people really shot themselves in
the foot.
Almost shoot your own leg too. Yes.
My candidate said,
by bringing in the expert witness.
Yes, young warana. Munkanchira almost say paragraph 1, 2, 3. Say even if says young warunumpo, young fan suokra me no wade say na omokanumpo krampo no a. And na mo say Odobroni ni dadulumba ne tena yakopin so uwie na won nkwa ensia no. Yemfa da kropa enwu nkwa ensia wo. Sana emra na kire. E kire say wotimi atena se ya nhwe han ama bema no ne obi foforo akotena baby for 19 years. Ona establish abusuya wie a untimi nti makanda say so far as Akosua Serwaa oni dadulumba entemotiti ye for that 19 years no court bia ni ho ewo wiase a obetimi akase Odobroni enye yire na Akosua Serwaa nkwa na yire. It will never happen. It can't happen. And to what me ahwa ma Odobroni dadulumba atenase awo enkuransia no nkwa ti makanda say oni chance bia Akosua Serwaa any chance and say and na ha omo a and e bekoso ha omo sa because that harm has already been caused by omo ankasa omo maame na omo support no. Akosua wie because what ya for 19 good years. In Ghana law no, there's something we call the Limitation Act. Right, so Limitation Act no unimu say ukofo obi ade na say nipa no yehwe ha na so ya for specific number of years untimi en charge nipa no biem. So wasase wo honum na wo hwe na so obi akwakọ bossin e wo so wakosi ni dan e wo so what na say 1 year 2 years 3 years 4 years 12 years after 12 years you cannot go and then claim it again. Washa manatrasia as in dance is where we are. That's a who say who evidence.
Okay.
Act.
Only question will be better. Do you still believe in the 19 years? So let's give you a reason. Me blocking and I'm blocking me mutino.
2006.
Let's give you the reason. Let's give you the reason why it was 19
so
years.
2015, 2025. Is it not 19 years?
Way back. And in so when that 19 years in Lydia, then go and ask your people because they said that in Omo where they call Omo Church that Lumba Betina Ghana in 2013. Near Mama Mekota say wa Besran in 2010 and 2011.
2011. 2012,
2011,
2012, 2014, and then 2018.
And 2018. Until you ask yourself, say nipa no Betna Ghana in 2013, now we then Abestrano in 2011 and then 2012. No,
that is.
It means that these two are false per your own
evidence.
Asma would court.
Exactly. And
but although Boni there, she was able to prove it because Ushema as at 2008, not that Lumba Abonuma Wabo Atamame Sisidin wo enyum.
Yes.
So that should tell you, say by then, not that Lumba had already met Odobroni. Because if not, Anka, he wouldn't be referring to Nasi in a song as at 2008.
Yeah.
And so when he tells you, say, Oshia Odobroni, and then Jabi for Su's interview, no, but yeah, no, or also can say Oshia, or the first time Oshia Odobroni, no, Oshia Odobroni around, any that Lumba around 2008.
Yeah.
So that should tell you, say, that account, because Jabi for so account now all mano ye. The time under Lumba Abetina Ghana, no so bad Ghana, or be any program, not the Lumba program, ni be no new Odobroni buy. And that was 2008. And you know, how can you say this same person came to stay in Ghana in 2013 when even while nipa per on one interview or print tells that nipa no or share Odobroni the first time in 2008. So that should tell you the 2006 and 2008 accounts,
true. So omu say true we are omukotwa court no and into na court no I can say ne witnesses no Brempoma ne Paul Fato ne Georgina no a umbegina ho no entro nko a na umbetwae court ne J Odobroni ne witness ne tum so oye credible no eno na he omo a even omo de akwohye omo appeal no mu ne na let's kan ye no omo de akwohye mu say court na ka say Odobroni witness no oye credible na omo de ne de court ne say oye credible.
Let me even show them why Odobroni win oye credible because Odobroni first born year 2011 and it's okay said that Lumba Betina Ghana in 2013 at 2011 or then Odobroni was first born. How was that possible?
You see, they prove beyond every reasonable doubt.
They proved it by bringing Akolano
the passport.
Yeah, passport. The passport. Akolani dates ni Bibia.
Court who say no correct. Momonso no Mosima mi bagana ne passport no or the mahwaya or the command papa she say on fan press conference. Press conference ase na omuko issue mami ne passport na omu bie mu a obi anhu
press conference no kwa obi anu one more dey go me ko here said truly the passport was for mami Akosua Serwaa.
Enso say wo person will prove say really mami otimi bagana say ne nam wo kan ya enya court na nka the passport no beko enso omo the passport no share papa she ensem say on fan court na press conference ase na on fan good de number ni mu ase na mo ko twa san true we you think say you have what any case. Anything I mean my Canada, the appeal is dead on arrival. Hey, adia ewoha omwetim dia court marriage certificate wa na fake and so they could do court to them one it is already what fake. And everybody knows say who kuna wu office bi en ho this certificate no be sha wonsem. And into ombekwa ko chirema chire court. Yenti baby omunya sa certificate in free if that is what they insist there. For the moment,
I think we have said more than enough.
They should not be worried. And anything that we have, biano, the beba, church macho, question be our mobile, as time goes on, yaba, a bit rich macho, bia,
All right. Brian, Pacho, please kindly come in.
Hi, Rahel. How are you?
Hi.
Yeah, thank you for bringing me up. Now, what I have got to say has got nothing to do with this issue. It's about
Okay.
your gift suspension that has been reoccurring. Yeah,
Okay.
you see, you play a video earlier, and then later, say Alex was reading through, and he was close to the screen. Those are the things that contribute to the suspension of your gift.
Oh,
Yes, and moreover, if you have any setting up on your live stream that says you probably have to give some gift before you come up, while serving those suspension, you need to turn them all off,
okay.
and don't appeal in between.
All right.
Yes, because it's just a block of code written in the algorithm assigned to AI. So anything similar, it will pick it up.
All right.
That's all I want to tell you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you
Bye.
so much. I think we'll draw the curtains here. Unfortunately, we couldn't get Ohiniba. I don't know, say be our network and I don't know. We couldn't get Ohiniba on it, but I'm sure he will join us probably from tomorrow. Yeah. And therefore, we'll take time and then we'll go through the judgments. Okay, yes, my gift is suspended. Don't worry. For the 14 days needed, they have I appealed and then they've taken that one, but still we are still on suspension. Everything is from Pacho. Nyame aduma wiki ya ibabe remuno. Since we know say okay, there's a possibility that the appeal is coming on. We'll take our time and then go through the judgment so that we will all understand everything that is in this particular judgment. You better start it from scratch, and then we'll take ourselves through till the end. And Tinehono will give you a well-informed decision. And as you know what you're talking about, and then with the judgment and everything, you know what to expect. Because you started really judgment from day one. That is what we started with. We started with a judgment, and then we read through all documentations. And that is what's actually brought us to the stance that we are. Yeah, I catch up say, dinocracy. And until na platform was more be quite money maye and I say without proof no there be, because we have started everything based on evidence since we started the platform. And allow obi ano abejira so abeki can say be na wa fa without evidence no. Because adebia catch us adebia yebeka wa habia. If you ask us to give you proof and what to back it, we'll be able to back it for you. What you say, and we would want you also to be informed like that. You see, say most of the things in the judgment, because you are kind, we have it off head, and then we can quote from it. We'll take ourselves through it, and I'm sure say it's going to help all of us. Hey, Kinke, maybe I show your last words, and then say Alex will also give us his last words.
Okay. But say what if we not to say? You can't peel on some that. Enim ni woman in the ending munina. And mama obia enya obia kra nya happy say finally no omatima afali bibia omo friend say e appeal, but omo come to omo yem say nothing will change because they will not be able to enya fe na ye kwakoye what rehearing enya rehearing just an appeal, and the judges, the 3 judges na omo ho no omo kwakotena asem no so na omo ahwemu verbatim no making kind na no matter evidence about no making kind. Now yendia it will be say even if there is anything that will go negative, it is going to go against her and the customary wife na idea man no crampo no bet my and other things that can also be taken on by the court. The court will also take it on because there are a lot of fraud. It can be a lot of fraudulent activity, even including on the previous law or fraud our courts. Our courts on a born coco, our judgment we obi be judge we can prove it to the person. And it will be uncana come to the we say you were comfortably na ye train and I want to obey appeal. Na kai who say appeal now so obey and young go through Oni ajapade bi age because now no a otimi the afali this no meaning say nothing anything about alien and asophobia no you will not be able to prove say we are until say the appeal goes through. The appeal be take 1 year, 2 years, so 10 years. So mun kan chere mo am say mo pa ajapade amana no say ene mo bebre pa mo beche.
Exactly. Because the moment our call finally appealed, they now who position as a wife and other bony position as a wife, no. I think you be determined again, when it comes to properties, those does not even come in for now. In terms of say Alex Bachelor last words.
Sorry, I'm good. Let's have a good morning and we'll meet again. All right. Bye.
All right. Thank you all so much. Nyakopo Insha Munyina. We are so happy to have each and every one of you on our platform. And then thank you for the love that you have shown this platform. We really love and then appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you. Let's Naro Princess Akan, let's go to church. All right. And Yami Adoma will come your way again. And then whatever it is that needs to be discussed, we'll discuss it. So you all should have a very beautiful day. If you can't make anybody happy, please don't make them sad, okay? Nyakopo ensuring normal your weekend and you're very sweet and very beautiful. DJ Janice, yes, and you're very beautiful, so that we'll be able to meet again and have a very beautiful time together. We love you. I really appreciate all that you do for us, your taps, your shares, your gifts, your time. In fact, staying with us through thick and thin. It's been amazing. God bless each and